Welcome to Twale TV. Welcome back to English Premier League. I'm so excited, and I'm sure, like most of you fans there, who have been bored to their teeth with the international break. Come on, we have to find something to do with this international break, to be honest. Every time we go through this pain, come on. Luckily, it's a qualifier, so we have every reason to enjoy the matches. Unlike when it's friendly, that really pisses me off, to be honest. So we're back now. Football tomorrow. Well, where do we start? Oh my, oh my. Man City, Liverpool. This is a game all Arsenal fans must have been itching to watch tomorrow. Because we all know what you're thinking about. You want City to get whooped so you can be 11 points ahead of them. Anyway, let's wait and see. I'm looking for this game with some serious interest because truly, if City lose to Liverpool, I can see the whole of Arsenal fans getting drunk. Really? Well, not yet. Don't count your chickens yet. But to be leading them 11 points with 9 games to go, come on. Whoever tells you not to celebrate, come on, tell them to shove off. Anyway, so we have Bournemouth, Fulham. Well, can't really call that. Fulham, good team. Bournemouth, whenever you meet a team that is fighting for its life, I've always said it, always be careful. So you never know what can happen there. Nottingham Forest, Wolves, 2 struggling teams. They'll give us good game. Mr. Lopetegui has been doing well since he, went to Wolves. And they've been kind of stable. He had kind of stabilized their up and down like a yo-yo situation before he arrived. So they look good. Nottingham Forest too under Steve Cooper. They're a very good team. But for some reason, I just can't understand why Nottingham Forest are not given enough credit. I looked at the whole team the other day and they are full of, real players, real Premier League players. The typical players who don't get regular games at their clubs, at their various clubs, and it seems they just assembled all of them at Nottingham Forest. And I can't wait for them to become a regular English Premier League club because they look like they can stay here for a while. Yes, trust me. Anyway, we got Crystal Palace, Leicester City. I'm not even going into that. Arsenal leads. Well, Arsenal. Just pray Man City lose to Liverpool because playing Leeds has never been an easy game for anybody. With their style of play, with the amount of energy they put into their games. And they seem to have this crazy energy. They run from the beginning. They run for 90 minutes non-stop. So if you haven't got that energy or have a way to counter and beat them at their game, you might end up getting smacked. That's Arsenal lead for you. Brighton, Brentford. Brighton on form, Brentford on form. Good game to see. Well, who knows? That you can't call because both teams seems to be very stable now in the Premier League. They seem to have found their feet and they're doing well. So I'd love to see what happens there. Now, Chelsea, Aston Villa. Right. This is to do with me now. Chelsea, okay? This should be a walkover for us. But with Unai Emery in charge of Aston Villa, since he's been there, they become stable, unlike when Gerrard was there. So you can't really say Chelsea, we're going to walk over Aston Villa. We've never walked anybody easy anyway. So we're useless lately, but I can't be rubbishing my team all the time. So I give us a good chance of beating Aston Villa. I hope the international break has brought some good fortune for us or it's brought some change in fortune for Graham Potter especially because I'm still concerned about the guy. Okay. Newcastle United. My, oh my. Newcastle Man U. You can't really call it. And because Newcastle are at home, Man U can't even say themselves they're going there for a win. So they have to prove it. They have to fight for the win if they have to get a win over Newcastle. And West Ham Southampton. This is one crazy one as well. West Ham, I feel sorry for David Moyes, sorry. David Moyes has been like the typical, when you're talking about typical experienced English Premier League managers that can stabilize any bad situation, no matter how bad your situation is, they bring stability. David Moyes. What's my friend's name again? Sam Allardyce. These guys, they are very rare. They are experienced in the Premier League and how they understand to manage a team with a fringe budget, even though West Ham has spent quite lots of money. But David Moyes seems to be struggling this season. Last season, they were there, Europa League. I mean, yeah, they were there, top 6. This season, they're nowhere to be found. That tells you how crazy this league is. And it's still the same manager. And it's bought more players. So I'd love to see what happens between West Ham and Southampton tomorrow. And Southampton now, who seems to have suddenly found some, energy, from nowhere. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But I just can't wait. Premier League is back. Yes. International. Bye-bye for now. So we got Everton, Tottenham, Monday Night Football. Okay, this one I really want to touch some couple of points on this one. Everton, Tottenham, this is a game everybody should look out for because Everton, they seems to know how to disrupt your style of play and in the process nick a goal. They did it to Arsenal. They did it to Chelsea. So they just suddenly, I think the Everton players suddenly realized, oh, we're better off now. This is the Messiah. This is the guy that would deliver us from relegation. So, and they are playing to, is kind of play. You can't even say anything wrong with Everton because if you look at their last 20 games under Frank Lampard, I think they only won 3-4 games. Under the Ginger Mourinho, they won 3 out of 7. They drew 1, lost 3, won 3. So you can't compare that record. So I'll be looking forward, especially with Tottenham in this deep shite. I said to Tottenham fans, you're in big problem. You don't even know how big your problem is. Your so-called director of football, Mr. Paratici, he's been wanted worldwide for financial irregularities. He was initially banned, not to operate, in Europe for some reason or in Italy. Now they banned him globally, which means Tottenham are in even deeper problem. Managerless, the director of football, this is the guy that will negotiate another manager. He's the one that will negotiate other players going or coming. And he's been banned. Mr. Daniel Levy, weave out your magic wand. We've always trusted you in business acumen and intellectual, whatever. This is a different kind of problem for you, sir. You have to deal with this. Tottenham fans, I'm not sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you, to be honest. Come on, we got our own problem. Chelsea, we got to do it tomorrow. Welcome back to English Premier League, everyone. Let's go and enjoy the games tomorrow. There'll be a pre-podcast before the lunchtime game, which is Man City Liverpool. And there'll be a couple of podcasts tomorrow. So don't miss out. Go subscribe if you haven't. And welcome back again. I'm sure everybody is happy. English Premier League is back. Let's catch up tomorrow, guys. I beg, go subscribe. The subscription numbers are good. We love it. But it could be better. Subscribe. Tell your friends to come along with us. Enjoy the football commentary and also off the pitch commentary as well. All the activities going on off the pitch. A guy was accusing me. He said, all this off the pitch you're talking about, I haven't had much. Yeah, you know why? The 2 key off the pitch incidents I wanted to actually bring to your attention about a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't because it would be unfair on the guys. I'm talking about Tony of Brentford. You know what happened with Tony with the betting scandal. And I'm talking about Kyle Walker. The brother was accused of flashing himself in a nightclub. They've not been charged. So it will be difficult for me to come and start yapping my mouth, run my mouth up and down on these off-the-pitch issues. So we leave the poor guys alone. Once we know the development on the cases and other, off-the-pitch incidents, we'll bring them to you now. Abi, you can't judge a man until he's proven guilty now. Anyway, enjoy the weekend football and let's catch up again tomorrow. Hasta la vista, baby. It's